Evening, ladies and gents. Oh, wait, what the fuck? This is not Modern Warfare 2. And for that reason, I ask, if you're not interested in seeing videos of anything else, then you might as well leave now. This is part of my special Random Games series, where I play like an old game from the past, like once every couple of weeks or something. I thought it would be good for some variety, but if you're not interested, don't worry about it, just wait for the next MW2 video. So this is Final Fantasy IX, made sometime or other a few years ago, and it's for the PS1, so I am naming the main character here. I'm sure many of you will know why I'm naming this. Well, not why, but where I'm naming it from. Anyway, the point is, now FF9 RPG, one of the main RPGs on the PS1, so I'm going to compare it mainly to FF7 and FF8, which are pretty much the closest things to compare it to. So I think probably it's closer to 7 in the way it works. So we start here with a little battle with the main character and his gang of thieves against, oh my god, it's Red Eye's Black Dragon! And I'll show you the battle scene here. So the main differences between FF9 and 7 in terms of battles are, you get 4 characters, and each character has their own specific role. Now these guys are pretty much all the same. You don't keep all these characters. The only one you keep is Leonic, because he's a monster. I'm sorry, I can't do the accent. So these are all his band of thieves, so they're all basically attack, steal, item. Now you keep Leonic there, but the other characters you get throughout the game, they have different roles. Like you have a white mage, a black mage, a couple of like attackers, a summoner. So here we see just a basic battle at the start here. All of this is not a typical battle you'd see. This is just the very start of the game. I didn't have a save data, so I had to kind of, you know, do the start bits. And I'm just showing little clips through the first half an hour or so of playing. So that was an example of a battle scene. The graphics are actually really good for the time. So here we have a guy in a hat who drops his map or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. Alexandria. So you enter the towns like this, and this is how they look. So this little girl says, "Oh, you a white Spyro?" And had this been Portsmouth, she would have run away with that by now. But no, she picks it up and gives it to him. "Here, you dropped your ticket. Bye bye." So this is another main character, but at the start, you know, they're completely separate, so you actually... And, oh, what the fuck? Little rat boy. I actually thought that was a rat when I first played. It probably is a rat. Fucked up designers. I'm going to do this in one take, by the way, I'm too lazy to do it again. So this is the menu screen you see when you're trying to play, and you got the little... You got your party there, only one at the moment, their stats. Here's the items. A Phoenix down, Cloud. Best use those Phoenix downs, Cloud. Sorry, Eris. So you click the abilities here, and here's all the abilities. Now this person is a black mage, so they're good at using offensive magic, like you know, attacking. So he's got fire at the moment. Here's the interesting bit about FF9. All these equips here. You got on the right hand side there. You got weapon, headgear, arm gear, game gear, chest gear, accessory. So you see that is a mage staff, right? And it says fire in the bottom right. Now that's an ability attached to that item. Now the longer you have that item equipped, the more experience you get in that little bar there. You get experience after battles, as well as like experience to grow your character's levels. You get ability points, or whatever it is, to gain ability, gain experience in those particular things. And you see there you can use fire because you've got that equipped that has fire attached. But once you've completely learnt it, you don't need to have that weapon equipped to be able to use it. You see this little blue stone that says 14 out of 14. Now that equip section there contains other abilities, and you basically use them up. Think of them as perks in Call of Duty. You use up these little blue stones to, like, you mix and match which abilities you want. You have to choose. That there is the little card game section, which is a minigame, and... Oh, I have to talk pretty fast. There's so much I want to say, but I only have to get this under 10 minutes. So this is a little random minigame. I don't know why he's skipping. I don't even care, to be honest, but the storyline of this, I'll basically outline it here, is you are basically kidnapping a princess, but she wants to be kidnapped. I don't know what that's about, but so you gather all these characters as you go along, and basically you find out that the queen, the mother of the princess, who actually isn't the mother, without trying to ruin too much of the storyline. So the queen wants to blow up the world or something, or eat it, I don't know. And eventually you see all these evil characters emerge who basically want to screw everything up. And it progressively becomes more intense, and you know, you get more in depth as you go through. At the start here it's just kind of playful, fun, childish, whatever. But you really get into it later on, and it's a pretty deep and epic storyline. I wouldn't say it's as good as FF7, because I don't know, that's just my personal opinion, but you know. Kupo, you here?
Kupo, Stiltskin, why the get-up? You leaving, Kupo?
Yeah, and this time I might be away for a long while.
I miss you, Kupo.
No, don't boo.
I can't do that voice for much longer. So these little things are called Moogles, and they basically help you. They're like save points, so you talk to the little pink one there and you can save your game. There's also a function called Tent, which you use to like recover all your health and stuff. Shut your fucking mouth, rat kid. And there's this little mini side quest kind of thing called Mognet, where you basically go around the entire world delivering all these letters between them. And this is just a small part, so this is one little town. But as you progress in the story, you have a huge overworld map, the overworld map cloud, and you basically go from town to town following the storyline. And it's you know, it's really good. It's a great game. So if you're thinking about getting an old PS1 game like this, that's pretty scary. Make sure you choose this one. It's pretty good. That's the princess you're supposed to be kidnapping, apparently. That's some transvestite paedophile. I don't know. Look at his fucking makeup. He's screwed up.
I will rape you, princess.
And basically, he's also one of the characters who progressively changes throughout the story. To start with, he's like, oh no, we must bring the princess back, even though she doesn't want to be. But in the end, he turns against the queen because she has evil plans and stuff. I don't want to ruin too much of the story. I probably already have, but I think we're seeing another battle here where Jord... There you go, Jord. There's a shout out. I named him after you. And Leonic, because he is a monster. So here's another little battle with... I didn't get far enough to actually record one in the overworld map. You know, just a normal random battle or a boss. But this basically shows it out. And you've got some more example of specialization of characters here. So you've got Garnet here, who's a summoner / white mage, and you get to cast nice spells and summon shit to attack. Marcus isn't actually a character you get to keep, it's just a temporary one. Jord here uses fire. So it's really cool that they specialised each of the characters in their own individual roles. So you know different ones are useful for different things. And there are a few more in the game which I'm not going to spoil if you want to get this or anything, even though it's really old. Get it for about 15 quid off eBay. Camp. I called that guy Camp. Captain Camp, I think his name is. But yeah, he's also a character that joins you. And I think there's more I wanted to talk about, but we're coming up to the end here, so leave recommendations for the next random game. I was thinking of either Croc or Pandemonium, but if you've got any... 'Tis but a flesh wound. If you've got any other suggestions, then feel free to tell me. Bye-bye.